This is pretty revolutionary for me. All I've ever done through my entire life, really, is draw diagrams, cross sections. I call them cross sections, 2D, flat, plane images of intersections of lines of whatever, lines of lines, lines of light, whatever you want to call them. And this has to do with my ideas about applications to high-tech invisibility and holodecks. And if you look at these fractal, what I call fractal points and lines, you know, there's 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3. And you go like that, and you can study these and you'll find that they alternate, and there's a math behind them, some sort of math that you can read for yourself. This has 6 ones. This has 4 2s and 4 1s, which is 8. If you add it together, 6, 8. This has 10 2s, 6, 8, 10. This has, what does that say? 6 3s and 6 2s. So that's 12. Well, 6 3s, 6 2, 12. This is 10, and that's 12. 14 3s, and they alternate between one type of equation and another type of equation to determine the lines that go through here. Now this works fine in 2 dimensions, and it holds up as these polygons approximates a circle, becomes a circle as more sides are added onto the polygons. And well, that's the type of math that I discovered with these, and these are just more examples of these 2D flat plane intersections of lines of light or something. And even this old one that I had, and I did some sort of drawings on here. And this is a 3-dimensional illustration, but it's nowhere near precise or perfect or anything. It's an illustration. Well, what I have been doing tonight is I use my blank templates that I usually use for these other mathematical ideas. And I tried to draw a line between the vertices from one to all the rest. I think that's right. It don't matter. From one to all the rest. And it's a headache. It's not easy. It's a headache to remember. To remember where I start and stop at. And this is not finished. And I think I screwed up here. So I have another sheet. This is the last one I have, so I better not screw up on this one in order to draw a line from each vertex to the next, connecting them all, fully connected graph, 3-dimensional graph on a 2-dimensional plane. But I'm not happy with that. I want a physical 3-dimensional object where I can actually study it. And the idea that I came up with, the first idea was using hot glue and fishing wire to a larger model. But then I figured, why do that when I have these already at hand? These terrariums I used for another math project of mine, mathematical idea. And I erased the numbers that were on the faces. And I thought that I could get some thin metal wire straight thin metal wire, and with tensegrity, I think it's called tensegrity, and I'll put a hashtag to that term. What I plan to do is measure from each vertex to each vertex around these things, and I've have yet to pay for these calipers, but to use this to measure the vertex from these terrariums, and then put in wires of the same size, slightly larger, and at their own pressure hold them in place as precise as can be, where I'd have actual physical lines made of metal rods, thin metal straight rods, pressed against the walls of this, of the interior of this dodecahedron and this icohsahedron, where I can actually visualize and see if the mathematics that I discovered within this original fractal 2D flat plane analysis or whatever holds up in 3 dimensions. And there's a lot of other things to discover, and it's a very simple leap of concept. I just never took it before, never even thought about it. But I'd like to finally upgrade my understanding of these intersections into 3D. Well, thanks a lot.